Okay, Donnie, here's the contact form that you asked for. To edit it, click on Contact Forms, and you can select Freedom PTTC's Elite Academy, and it brings up this screen. There's a little bit of HTML in here that you just need to kind of mirror if you're going to add additional fields, but your name and required is simply text that would show above the form on the page. Text indicates the type of field that it is, and your name is a short code that allows you to reference the field value in the future, and I'll explain what I mean. So I've gone through and I've added each one of your fields. They're all text fields except for the email field here. If you put an asterisk next to the field type in the shortcode, then that tells the system that it's a required field, and then I tell the user that it's a required field by adding this parentheses here. There's a tag builder on the right hand side that you can use as well. Say that in the future you wanted to add a text field called years of experience. It spits out this down here at the bottom, and that's what I would use. I would probably copy this just to keep the format the same. I would paste this into here. This is where I would add what the user would see in the front end, and if I wanted to make it a required field, then I would add the asterisks. So that's how you would go about adding additional fields. You can also see here that if it wasn't, you could add email, telephone number, date, drop downs. It kept it very simple. They're all text fields. It also sends an auto email, and so I have it sending to Bethany, to you, and also to me just to test it. I'll remove myself from it once it's tested. Now this is where you use the shortcodes that I referenced above. So the email will be from whatever they add as their name and their email. So that's how it would show up in your inbox. The subject of the email would always be Elite Academy sign-up form, parentheses, your name. So it would show whatever input they put into that field is where that would show up in the subject line of the email, and I'll show this to you. This is the email message that will be sent to these recipients. This is just a quick way to see all the information in the inbox. So I went ahead and filled out. Oh, let me show you this. So this is the shortcode of the entire form, and this is what you want to copy and paste and put onto a page. So I created a page called Freedom PTTC Elite Academy. Register here is an H2, and then I just copy and pasted that shortcode and updated. And let's see here. So registered here is a part of that page, and then your name is what we typed in. So let's just quickly go back and look. So your name required actually shows up here, your name required. So this shows you the form. I can go ahead and fill this form out, so on and so forth. And once I do that, I can click send at the bottom. And when that happens, and you probably already got this from me, an email shows up in the inbox from my name and my email address. This got sent to the two of you as well, and then this had all of the information in the email send box, and all of these were shortcodes, right? So John and email, if we go back and look at it, your name is a shortcode, so I put John as an input, and that's what it spit out. What else do we want to look at? Mail to. You can add an additional mail message. And this one, so a lot of times people use the second email to send an email to the person who filled out the form. So you could see how you would go through and build the same thing. This time it's to whatever email address they put in the form, so your email, from Freedom with a generic, or you could put don.dekeen. You could add the subject, thank you for your reply. We'll delete that. And then you could say something like your name. That would, in that case, it would say like John, comma, thank you. Next steps are, etc. Whatever you wanted to tell them, you could put in there, and that at the same time that they click submit, you would get this email in your inbox, and they would get this email in their inbox. So that's something that you can leverage if you want it. I'm gonna save this, and that should be all that you need.